Colts owner Jim Itzai spent record $3.975 million on guitar owned by David Gilmour of Pink Florida. When you're rich, you can buy what you want. And Jim Itzai, at a Christie's auction for guitars and other memorabilia owned by Pink Floyd guitarist David Gilmour, Itzai spent over $5 million total, and nearly $4 million was spent on a single guitar. Ayers spent $3.975 million on a 1969 black Fender Stratocaster known as the Black Strat. And if a guitar has the Black Strat is a special guitar. Gilmour used it. In addition to the Black Strat, Itzai bought the carrying case for the guitar for $175,000, and a 1969 Martin D35 acoustic guitar for $1.095 million. All belonged to Gilmour. Spending over $5 million on used guitars is something that's reserved for the well-off, but it was for a good cause. Gilmour auctioned off. The global climate crisis is the greatest challenge that humanity will ever face, and we are within a few years of the effects of global warming being irreversible. I hope that the sale. Itzai tweeted about the guitar he bought on Thursday night, delighted about the opportunity to display it to the public and about the record-shattering price. The incomparable David Gilmour, the greatest phrasing guitarist in the world. Honored to bring the Black. Itzai collects classic and famous guitars. He already owns more from Yahoo Sports. Related slideshow 2019 NFL Draft. The top picks provided by M&A.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot bar. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the